Excuse me? By any chance, are you Namit Roy? Is your name Namit Roy?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, in that case, this is your ID card. Just found it lying there in the reception area.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you a scientist? I mean, I just felt like from your ID, but there is a misprint on your card.
Misprint? What misprint are you talking
The
about?
year. The year mentioned on your card is 2050. I think you never noticed that.
There's nothing to laugh about it. And there's no misprint on the card, for your kind information.
Oh, okay. So you mean your organization is already operating in 2050? Mr. Scientist, I hope you know that it's 9th of December 2010, not 2050.
Yeah, I know that very well, but I have come from 2050.
Excuse me? What did you just say? What was that?
Yeah, you heard that right. I have come from 2050.
Okay. So you are a time traveler. God, we don't want one more. Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories on YouTube. But it's all fraud.
Listen, I don't know all that, but yes, I am a scientist. And I got this opportunity at work to travel to another time zone. So I decided to come to 2010. And while I'm here, I thought of doing something really important. What's wrong in that?
All right. Let's say you are right and telling the truth. Why then you choose the silly hospital? And what's that important task of yours? And why should I believe you? Just because of your ID card? It's so weird, man.
Man, I never asked you to believe me or trust me for what I say. And after so many pandemics, life has actually become very simple. We don't have any reason to lie to anyone. We are much closer to reality and we value everything much more in 2050 than I guess you guys do now.
Pandemic? What pandemic?
Forget it. You will not understand that right now.
Okay, but at least let me know, what are you doing here in this hospital?
So I have come here to meet my dad, to give him a hug. Because I think that's what he needed the most at that time, but couldn't get.
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't understand.
See, that lady in that ICU room is my grandmother. She has swine flu and she's fighting that virus for the past month. And soon at 11, to be specific, her son, my dad, will come here to visit her. Maybe after 5 minutes, she'll pass away. In all these years, I've heard from my family that my dad was really close to his mother. So I know how he would have felt at that time. He was all alone to digest that news here. So yeah, I've just come here to give him a hug. A good hug.
Okay. So we'll get to know all that in the next 2 minutes, I suppose.
Yeah.
Interesting. But I just want to know, where were you in 2010? Means if I want to believe this all story, I just want to know.
No. I was not anywhere. I was born in 2015. I would have been like 4 or 5 years old around 2020 when this world started changing. I actually don't even remember things from that past. And to be honest, I am even finding this a bit weird that you're sitting so close to me. This doesn't happen in 2050.
What do you mean? What's weird in that?
Do not worry, see, my dad is here.
Doctor, how is my mother?
Mr. Roy, you can't come in here. It's unsafe. The virus is infectious and you could catch swine flu.
But she's gonna be fine, alright?
We're doing the best that we can, but it's one step at a time.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
But you must stay here.
Okay.
Doctor.
Yes, doctor. How is she?
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Roy. Your mother's just passed away.
It can't be.
I'm so sorry.
I can't, mother.
Excuse me. Please, Mr. Roy.
Music, please don't follow me. I need to go back to my time zone now.
Please, Mr. Roy, I need to talk to you.
What about?
I think I believe you now. I'm a small-time reporter. And I'm struggling for a while. And I think I can be fired from my job any day now. But if I can do your story, your interview, that can save my career. Please say yes. You know everything about the future, about the days ahead.
Listen, I can't tell you anything. This is against our protocols, our policies. And the information can be fatal. It can create havoc and disrupt the entire system. And more than that, who would believe your story?
Please, Mr. Roy, just 15 minutes. I'll talk to my editor. And it can be a real good story to be ahead in the game.
Oh, okay, just 15 minutes. But not here, and no specifics. That's great. And please make it fast.
Thank you. And you can sit at the back of the hospital. There's a reserve.
Okay.
And you can sit there and talk.
Okay, let's go.
Such a weird situation. I don't even know what to even ask you and where to begin. I don't really meet time travelers on a daily basis. But I guess we could start. So, how do you feel here right now? Technically, you are in a time zone where you are not even born.
Yeah, I have been feeling strange since I have arrived. I have been trying to get a feel and sense of everything here. The sensation I imagined when my dad used to describe it is pretty similar to what I am experiencing now.
Sorry, I quite not understand. What do you mean?
Look at this. People meeting each other without any fear. They're sitting anywhere, talking, moving anywhere. It is unusual.
What's so unusual about it? This is how it is. This is how it should be. Isn't it?
Yeah, this is how it should be. This is how it is. But for now. And maybe it remains like this for a few more years. But then slowly things will start changing. It will become hard to make sense as in where you are and where you are moving.
Yeah.
This world will not be the same, my friend. All your knickknacks and doodads of today's world will not be there anymore. This world will be relegated to history. In 2050, we don't move to other people's houses. We live in our own bubble houses. We even produce our own food, education, job, relation. Everything is virtual.
Jeez. I'm sorry, you mean in 2050 you don't meet each other, people don't go to their offices, and children don't go to their schools?
Yeah, that's right. See, there were a series of public health crises and they changed this beautiful world forever. It might be sounding a bit weird to you right now, but you will not even realize when things will slowly start changing. My generation is pretty okay with that because we have grown up this way. But my dad misses this. He misses this every day. He remembers this era quite distinctly. And no matter how long or how frequent our conversations are, but he misses that ease of contact. Anyway, I think that's all I have time for. I should leave now.
I'm very confused, sir, and I'm a bit nervous as well. At least tell me what this crisis is. And what should we do here in 2010 to save ourselves from this? you know that a disaster is approaching, then why don't you stop it?
See, I understand your anxiety, but you can't do anything about it. No one can. Whatever has to happen will happen. As for me, I can travel to other time zones. I can feel it, watch it, experience it, but unfortunately, I can't change anything. If I try to change anything, it might create a divergence, a catastrophic reconfiguration. Whatever has to happen will happen. Although you can do one thing. Try and see that people meet each other, they talk to each other, spread love, care. Make sure you laugh as much as you can. Try to fill up the void in people's life. Because all these things of today's world, which are very normal and common, will become extinct one day. You will miss all this in future. Anyways, let me move on to my own time zone now. Can I give you a hug?
Oh, yeah. Of course, Mr. Roy. Thank you so much.
अपनी आँखों के समंदर में उतर जाने दे अपनी आँखों के समंदर में उतर जाने दे तेरा मुजरिम मुझे डूब के मर जाने
Namit, what are you doing? Why you are coming to my bubble, son? No, stay out.
I've just come here to give you a hug, Dada.
No.
I've just come here to give you a hug. Just a hug.
No. I feel as if I got this hug earlier in 2009 or 2010. Can I get this hug? One more.